for a second about some of the types of tendonitis that can occur in your foot and how this may relate to the way your shoes fit. And in order to understand this, I think I need to review a little bit of the anatomy of the top of the foot with you. So let's get started and look at some of the tendons and synovial sheaths that run across the top of your foot. Right here, we see the extensor tendon that goes into your big toe. During the swing phase of your gait, you're going to lift the foot and raise that big toe, and you're going to use this tendon to do that. Other tendons include this big extensor tendon called the extensor hallucis, extensor digitorum longus, and there's the four toes are raised by that tendon. We also have the tibialis anterior, which helps to control your arch. So that helps elevate the arch. And the last thing that we put in here are these blue areas, and these are the synovial sheaths. These are like brake cables on your bikes. This would be the cable, this would be the cable sheath. If you put pressure on the cable sheath while you're running, you're going to develop tenosynovitis, and it's going to hurt on the top of your foot. To locate these tendons on the foot, all you have to do is just touch the tender area right through the ankle. That blue area, the synovial sheath, is about right here. And if the person has sensitivity when you pluck it, you can pluck it kind of like a guitar string, then you know they're getting some irritation in there. Anywhere along this area where you feel tendons, you have tendons and sheaths. Let's have you raise your toes up. Just pull your toes up. And all of a sudden we can see that one tendon right here, the extensor hallucis longus, extensor digitorum longus, and these tendons here. They run through tendon sheaths. So if you have pressure, you can relax. If you have pressure from lacing on your shoes, then we need to relieve some of that pressure by skipping the laces or changing the tension or how the shoes are being worn, or maybe changing the shoes altogether. And sometimes that's all it takes. Just a simple re-strategizing of how to lace up your shoes. And you can tell, you can put your finger down in there and feel the tenseness of that area. And if you have plenty of room in there, then that should relieve some of the pressure on the tendons. And you can solve many foot problems just by knowing this little piece of advice.